Okay, welcome guys. Welcome. I know it's been long. We've been out for like 2 weeks. We've been busy. Welcome back to Tip Studios. And today on Tip Talks, we are on the movie session. We've done the mental health. I know we'll get back to it. I have more videos coming on that. And we've done one anime. I have another anime video coming out soon. So we are on to the film part, which is a very important part for me. And today I have with me a guest. Most of you know, if you know me, then probably you know Benny. Some people think we are dating, but we're not. So this is my very good friend, my best friend, and the door.
That's mad. Oh my goodness. Stop. I'm the best friend.
That's why you don't see these things. They take it so personal, bouginess. Okay, so Ladybenny is on the show with me today. Benny, welcome to Tip Studios.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate you having me.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so today we are here to talk about, like the title says, 10 movies that we feel like African movies that we feel like you have to watch. You gotta watch because there's this thing, especially here in Ghana, that most people think that most Ghanaian films are mediocre, like they are just for laughs and they are not anything serious. But there are good people in the industry that are changing the face of that, and so we are highlighting it more. These movies that we're about to mention, some are old, not old, some are not like 2023, some are in 17, 18, 19, 20 years. But we want you to watch it and then just see the beauty and then the creative ideas of storytelling that our people have. So that's why we're here today. Anything to say on our films? What do you...
Basically on films. I feel like a lot of people just look down on the Ghanaian film industry, which is sometimes I feel like it's not fair because you feel like you base your Ghanaian film based on things you probably like. Sorry to say the Commonwealth films, but Ghanaian film is not just about that. Like there's more deeper ones into it, and I don't really blame Ghanaians. It's also because of these Ghanaian producers. Like they have their films stored in Netflix and Showmax and things like that. Not everybody can actually get access to it.
Yeah.
Like if they're publishing it on TV, like how we used to do back in the day when we were kids, it would have been like, oh my god, like Ghanaians are producing.
So today we'll be just highlighting some movies for you that we feel like you need to go and watch.
And they're just not Ghanaian films only.
Yes.
The Nigerian films also included because I feel like they are sisters and brothers. So
Yeah. So the Nigerian movie industry is doing fantastic. And I mean, like Ghana, we hope we get there.
Ghanaian too also doing fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Our publicity is just not helping us. That's the thing.
Yes.
But Ghanaian film are doing amazing.
They are doing great. All right, so let's start. What do you have on number one?
My very first to be my favorite person, the hope, or the person that if you watch it, please, I really want to work with you. I've always wanted to work with you since I was 10 years old. Now I'm being honest.
Oh, before we continue,
since I was 10.
Ladybenny is a script writer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A
professional script writer. Yeah.
I've been doing it for like 3 to 4 years now. Yes. And that's the very first person is Sheriff Mpomansu, and this a movie, The Devil's Work. Yeah, a lot. I don't think you watched it either.
No, The Devil's Work.
Devil's Work.
Okay.
So
what's it about?
Yeah. So the film is technically about the children of a particular woman who they have, like she's the owner of a particular company and things like that, all of that. So they have to find a way how the mother was murdered. So the mother was, so the film started with making it look like Jocelyn Jumas, who was one of the main characters of the film, was like the mother, but later we got to realize that she wasn't the mother and she was actually the firstborn daughter of the whole film. So it's like the film is based on mystery and crime and thriller and how to get or figure out how the mother died because it was confusing. And from there, they even realized that they literally had like a stepson who no one knew about, and the stepson was actually working for the mother the whole time.
There's a crazy twist.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm watching the film, the one thing I look about, apart from the look and everything, is story. Maybe because I'm a screenwriter, but I look at story and dialogues. And the film storyline was mad. The dialogue was crazy. How everybody took out their lines one by one was it just made so much sense when you're watching it. How it intertwined everything was, and I loved how they always kept me to think, and how the ending even went. You don't even get like you wouldn't guess it.
Yeah, you wouldn't guess it.
I really wasn't expecting that. This girl was in what's called Jessica Williams. She's a Ghanaian actor. I know it's Jessica Williams. Sometimes Williams. She was in the film, and apparently she was the one that killed the mother. But the way the whole film felt like she was. Let me just put it this way: the mother was running a charity company where they take care of women, like women who have been abused by their husbands and all that kind of stuff and all that. So this woman has the face of being a good person, the face of the public, right? Not that a woman actually does things inside. Like sort of swindled money, or she sort of like take money from the men that abuse the women, so that they cannot go to court. And the children never knew about that. So it's after like they started finding out about the mothers that they realized that okay, the mother takes money from people to actually not
do that so that they don't go
the
to
court and all that.
courts.
It's a very crazy film. Like you have to go check it out. The Devil's Work by Shelley
Paul Manson. Yeah, that's crazy. Shelley from Paul Manson is one of the, I think, best producers we have in
I'll say for
Ghana
now,
here.
she's the best producer we have in Ghana. Yeah,
One
like
of,
don't
yeah,
get me
one
wrong,
of.
we have a lot of best producers in Ghana. Like we have Peter Sejifa, we have Ivan Kwashiga, we have a number, right?
Kofi
But for me, I
Ganson.
feel like she's been there so long than the rest.
Oh yeah.
So I rate her. I rate her first. She has been there for the industry
for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I put
dope.
her
That's
number
dope.
one.
Okay, so Devil's Work, Shelley from Paul Manson. Go check it out. So
yours?
2. Mine, I would say, I don't know. I hope you don't have it on your list, because mine, we're going Ghanaian, so I'm going Nigerian.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I would say we're going Ghanaian, so I'm going Nigerian.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I would say Gangs of Lagos. Yes. So yes.
Jade Osibero.
Osibero. Like, I mean, she is
Crazy.
an amazing. I've watched some of the
Wait,
behind the
is she
scenes.
the one who produced Gangs of Lagos, or is Dari?
No, she's the one who produced it. Yes, she's the one directed him. She actually wrote it too. Yes.
Oh, brother, was it Dari?
Brotherhood was directed by Lukman Ali, and then
Ali.
produced by
Dari.
Jadi. Yes, Jadi produced it,
Okay.
but it was written by Lukman Ali, and what was it? Yeah, Gangs of Lagos. So Gangs of Lagos is a fantastic movie in 2023. If you've not watched, go watch it. It's amazing. What I love about Gangs of Lagos is every single time my sense of watching movies, I always, like Benny said, storytelling. And I feel like most people here, because of funding and all that, we shy away from involving like the community into our movies. You get it? Because we can't really get the funds to pay certain spots to really fit it into the story. So we tend to use maybe campus where we feel like everybody's just minding their business. So we have spaces. But with a film coming outside like that, what they really focus is the opening. Bro, the opening of the film, it will show you how like typical, it's telling a story about a place in Lagos, right? And then it's surrounding that idea, and then you can actually feel the sense of like the ruralness of the place, how rural the place is, and later the story would evolve into something way fictional. So that's what Jadi does best in all her movies that I've seen so far. She likes crime and thriller a lot. And then this is what she picks, the normal Nigerian setting, and then she mixes it with a strong sense of fiction, that the things that you normally don't see in Nigeria, but maybe you might see in happening outside.
Listen, honestly speaking, Lagos.
Everything is there.
Huh?
Jade,
is the ghetto.
So Jade is just too good. So Gangs of Lagos, yes, you really have to watch it, because as I don't know, the acting. Okay, so number 3, right?
Yeah, so number 3rd one. I would go for the film Ijogbon. Ijogbon is, one thing I like about the film is African storytelling. It was mad. It was crazy. Like, it was deep. I'm one person who really like African stories, because I believe that it's like you're paying attention to what is around you, and not trying to make a replica of what the Western world are bringing on board. Like, you're literally looking at what is there, like films like Madame Koko and things like that. Like, you get it? That's how Ijogbon played a role, and Ijogbon was talking about a Yoruba land, or I think Yoruba land more of, whereas in the past the gods sort of blessed some brothers with diamonds, and because they had a dispute around the diamonds, the gods like took the diamonds away from them and then spread it across the world, and the brothers literally died. So in the current situation of current life, there were friends who literally found some diamonds around there, which were not for them. It was for a particular woman who was like a rich girl from a different town, and then she's looking for the diamonds and all that. So let me just put it this way: at the end of the day, a lot of people died through the diamonds. A lot of people went through scandal. A lot of people were killed. A lot of people were, like, things happened. People had to almost die. People, like, kids were involved, which caused a lot of scandal, and it's sort of like to the reality of story of how materialistic things are not the reason for your happiness. One funny thing that made me laugh about the whole film is, one thing they showed was that when the children got the diamonds and they sold it, first of all, they sold it for cheaper price. The only thing they went to buy were clothes, bags, iPhone. And it made me to think, they're literally trying to show that as a child, at a certain age in your life, if you are given a certain amount of money, you really know what to do with it. you will not sleep, and that just portrays
Yeah.
this is
I feel like everybody and what they want in life.
Yeah.
So you might even be dreaming big with big money. You want like get big money and buy.
Someone
Get the money and buy small things.
And
Small
that was
things,
a
yeah.
very good thing to put in calculation. Like
Yeah.
I really noticed and I was like, oh, this is so fire.
Yeah, right.
That was one thing they put, and I really liked it. Second of all, they brought in a Chinese man, and one thing the Chinese man did that made me to smile was at the end of this whole story, the children were able to get the gold back. Oh no, sorry, the diamond back, right? And the Chinese man gave the diamond to the kids instead of taking it because he had every opportunity to take it.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't need the small diamonds when I can get the bigger share across the whole land. Which means you can get a contract with the Oba. The Oba means king. You know the thing like that in life, when you get something small out of a particular place, like sorry to say, don't always think small in life. Think big.
Think big. Think big.
Think big. And know that something small, but the reason why you never go further in life. Because of something small, I won't. Whereas that same thing you can do like bigger and mad things. So the film was not just a film for me. It was like something I was learning a lot about African story and how to imbibe into my life and culture. Acting crazy, story crazy, diction crazy, common sense played crazy. Not honestly, like some common sense
everything crazy.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah, I love that. And it was Tunde Afolayan who did the film. Check out that film. He did Anikulako and stuff like that. Check him out. Good.
Okay, so that's number 3. We have like 7 more to go. So we'll just mention them for you and then you just go and watch them. So on to mine. Aloe Vera by Peter Sedofia. If you've not watched Aloe Vera in your Ghana,
watch it.
Go and watch.
Very critical.
Go and watch.
Listen.
Hey, you are missing out.
100%.
Aloe Vera is one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in a long time. And I'm sorry, Peter Sedofia. It took me so long to realize or to go and watch. But it's but it's so beautiful. It will give you so much hope of how best and how good Ghanaian producers and directors of Ghanaian films
the investment
in that film. Everything on the set was built from scratch. I mean, we are dealing with 2 colors, blue and yellow. Aloe and Vera. And everything, that's one thing about their production design. Every single thing, even on the yellow side, your clothes, everything, the paper they write on, the pen they are using, their earring, their cutlery sets, everything was yellow. Even the detailing in behind.
Attention to details.
Every single thing is in detail. Everything that comes onto the scene was intentional. That means cinematography, 100%. It was top notch. Everything. And the way some of the shots, the angles were, especially the ones that they were in the train, the way it was shot, like the sport train, creating that love. Oh my goodness! It was giving the love vibe. It was crazy. Y'all go watch it. It's so nice. Really it will put a tear in your eye. Watch it. It will soften your heart if you're a hard guy.
I'm not going to like. There's something about the film I want to criticize on, but I don't want. I'm like, let's stop criticizing our film.
Yes.
And actually
appreciate it. Yes. Let's just appreciate. Like, yes, fine. There will be some things you might want to criticize. Yes.
But then you ask yourself, if they give you that kind of money, would you do better? Think about it. I'm not saying like sometimes think about it. These people have done effort to do something great for you.
It's just beautiful.
You're just not promoting it because you're like Ghanaian film.
Wow. It's so nice. So y'all go watch Aloe Vera by Peter Sedofia. That's nice. What's your next one? Let's brush through it.
Sorry to see, it's going to be another Nigerian film.
It doesn't matter.
The Black Book. Ooh. Everybody has. If you have not watched it, I don't know why.
Black Book.
When we watch it.
Black Book kind of gives me John Wick vibes.
I know why. It's because of the mechanic thing. But you know one thing I like about it? 2 things I would say I like about it. They paid attention to color.
Yeah.
The color thing was paid so much attention to. 100%. And I'll give you an example. You see where the parts where what's his name? Richard Mofedamijo. He was coming back from his son the morgue, right?
The morgue, yeah.
And he met the journalist. Did you see the color? Everything was great.
Because only of the mood setting,
Only the girl was in color, signifying that the girl was the joy of that moment. Because she wasn't feeling. Did you get it?
Yeah.
She was the joy of she was the only colored person at that moment, signifying
detailing.
I don't really blame people not to see these kind of things because like we just watch film, just watching things, but we watch it differently. But yeah. So. And the second thing was the introduction of Dinola Gray. Dinola Gray was the assassin. A lot of people were criticizing that, oh my god, he's not a regular assassin. That is the point. That is the whole point.
Do you want to see the whole thing you see every single time?
Exactly. That was the whole point. He's not supposed to be a regular assassin. That is the whole point of the whole thing.
If an assassin is coming dressed as an assassin or it looks like an assassin, you know it's an assassin.
That is why it's an assassin.
We are throwing your mind away.
Exactly.
So yeah. Black Book. Do you know who produced it?
Yes, of course. If I don't know, then hey, Eddie T. If Young, one of my crushes.
Yeah, Eddie T. If Young.
Fine man. I would like to work with you, sir. Please.
Go and watch the Black
A few
Book.
moments later.
So yeah, if you've not watched the Black Book, go and watch Black Book by Eddie T. If Young.
Yeah.
So the next one, let's brush through. We are number 5, right?
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's 5.
I don't know.
It's 5. It's 5. That's 5. So 5. That we are here with Keke Keke.
Keke Keke.
Yes, another one by.
You know one funny thing? You mentioned Ghanaians and mentioned
Yes.
Nigerians. Yeah, that's cool.
Keke Keke is so powerful in the sense that
Color.
you see something about color, and the setting fits it. It's like an 80s setting, and then everything you are seeing on screen is just based on that. Every color, they are just, I won't lie, but I saw just I just saw 10 casts, the whole movie, perfect. You see how a scene with just 2. It was Ajita 9 and Lydia Forcing. That scene was so long, but you don't get bored. Because the number of angles, curious. Yes, you get curious to know what is happening. The number of angles, the kind of argument, the kind of dialogue written for them to say, my goodness, Peter Sandofia, you are a genius.
Perfect. You guys need to get a ground.
And with him, he's always so unique with his storytelling. He can pick a story so known, everything that we know, like normal stories we know, and he would actually, the screenplay, the style, the dialogue, and everything would just change what you're watching into something so new and so unique. So yeah, go and watch Keke Keke. Keke Keke is Powerful by Peter Sedofia. What's the next one?
The next one is Anikulapo. And the reason why I love Anikulapo was the VFX. One of the few reasons why I love Anikulapo. The VFX was crazy. I just love how the whole bed felt so real. Have you watched it?
No.
Crazy. Go watch it. I love, and also, you see, it made mention of community. I feel like Anikulapo's set was built. Even if it was not built, it was found and decorated and built so much to look like when it was like the only time before they give birth to my parents. That, like, the dressing, the detailing, everybody, how they looked, everything was so Yoruba. The music, the drums, everything, and the use of the Yoruba language made correctly. And you see one thing, I grew up watching a lot of Yoruba films, right? I watched Yoruba as a kid, right? So having to see a Yoruba film right now as a grown up and see how they've grown and how they made it look so Netflix, like they make it look like a film you can watch while being in the UK as a white person and enjoy it.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
And I liked it because of that. That's all. So watch Anikulapo.
Hey, Anikulapo. You know the director?
Yes, Tunde Afolayan.
Hey, yeah, I think this girl. This guy, the directors. Okay, that's number 6. Let's go number 7. Quick. Number 7, Ghanaian, of course. And back to Shelley Frimpong song, Chasing Lullaby. Chasing Lullaby is so magical. It's a beautiful movie. And if you're a mother or if you're a woman, yes, you would love it 100%. Even more.
I cried.
Even more.
I cried so much.
Like, it will show you how much attention Shelley Frimpong had to, or research that is in that movie, to actually tell individual stories of different kind of women and what they are facing in society.
Did you see the setting?
Yes. And in the locations, there are no lots. It's just a house, the outside of the house, and the hospital. And then some scenes in taxis or the car when they were going back.
Everything felt like it was just in the, like, I think there was
everything felt like it was in the hospital. Everything felt like it was in the hospital.
And the storytelling of the film didn't feel like something you should tell in the hospital. So it's like, you see how people are very creative.
Yeah, and if you're watching, one thing you see is like you would see that this story has an extension. It could have been extended so far with so many different locations, and you have the house one, the lady going back to the house, not being able to born again, what the husband will do to her. Exactly. But no, all the focus was on the central information Shelley Frimpong was trying to tell the public about how women are not subjected to just being able to give birth. Keke. There are so many ways, so many things that encapsulate a woman. Yeah. And that's a very beautiful story. Go and watch Chasing Lullaby by Shelley Frimpong. Number 9.
My number 9.
Or number 8.
At this point?
That's number 8, please.
My number 8.
Yeah, number 8.
Another one by Femi Adebayo Jagun.
I've not watched it.
It feels like a master. Listen, the name sounds so powerful. Jagun. Sounds so powerful. You get? Yeah, but for me, Adebayo, one thing I love about the film too, like I said, community, Yoruba land, bringing the Yoruba culture into play, and the story was crazy. Having to gods, listen, gods were being pronounced inside the film. I'm not saying that. How can I put it? I don't like the Western films or anything. No. I love the Western films, but I like how now people are now directing their attention to what is around us and making it a reality. It's like we're not preaching that in our community.
What we have, yes. We have things.
And this is it.
That are worth storytelling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's nice. So it was Jagun. By Femi
Adebayo. He also produced King of Thieves, so you can actually watch that too.
All right. So number 9, we're almost ending. Number 9. Hey, I have so many in my head. Number 9, I'm going back to Peter Sedofia. Yeah. That's Side Chick Gang.
Colors. That's one of my say colors.
You see, in Ghana, we are known for our sense of comedy and all that, but this is comedy written so well. And enjoyable, and you actually learn something also from it. The storytelling is powerful. The way the twist at the end, hi baba, go and watch it. The twist at the end, because people, you set out to do something that you feel like you're gaining money from. It's not hurting you, but it's hurting other people. You don't care about it because it's not hurting you. And later, they twist it to hurt you. And now you are stuck in between. Do you care for the money or do you stop?
Yep.
Go and watch Side Chick Gang. Lydia Forson and Mama Brown, they're all in there. Side Chick Gang, Peter Sedofia. Go and watch it. So last one is on you.
A Ghanaian.
Ooh, so many Nigerians have come. Finally, we have a Ghanaian.
I love Ghanaian films and I love Nigerian films. Yes, I may know a lot of Nigerian films compared to that. But as Shelly from asked you to love or something like that. And it was played by Justin Jumas and what's this guy's name? John Dumelo.
Oh, okay.
Those are two people I recognize their names a lot, but the rest of them, yeah. The film I like the film because it was classy and it was low vibes. But I loved how they were teaching more about cancer. I loved how they were showing how a married woman can be in a conflict with an ex-life in a present life. And that kind of conflict made it was a home film to watch. Maybe not with your younger siblings.
But have you noticed that like Shelley's movies
it's homey
and educative? It's actually teaching every single time
have you
something.
To music all the time?
Yes.
African music.
Dope. Her score.
All the time.
Great.
Inculcate your culture into your films. We are doing films. Listen, don't get me wrong, but like inculcate your culture into the film. You are doing films. You are watching some people's. Do you know they also inculcate their culture into their films?
Yeah, everything.
Don't try to be like people. Try to be like you. Your home. Where are you coming from?
Okay.
So fear and son will be calling you.
All right. Was it your tree? And then you were saying on show. Shofi and son.
Shofi and son will be calling you.
We're quite wanting.
Exactly. But you get.
I get it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching the show. This has been 10 movies that we feel like African movies that we feel like you should watch.
Yep.
We even gave and why you should watch it. We gave analysis on it. So do go watch these movies. Comment down below if you've watched it and what you think about African movies and what you feel like we are doing that is helping, or what you feel like the new things that you feel like you've seen. Any other movies that you've seen that you feel like we should go and watch also and have analysis on. Because very soon I'll do breakdown on the channel also with specific movies. So we'll take it one by one. And I also go low budget movies, talk about some directors that are actually helping to change the movie scenes in Ghana. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, share, like, comment.
And also please do tell the reason why you don't watch Ghanaian films. I'm very
yes.
And let me just give us 2 shout outs to 2 producers that we believe that should check out their films. They are doing amazing work. First of all is Kobbyshots, Greatness Production. Check out their channel. They're doing amazing with their films. They're the upcomers that are doing.
I'll leave the link down there so you can get it.
And second is Jmkad Films. Check out
Jmkad.
Yeah. So check him out too.
If maybe this is the first time you're seeing us, I'm an actor. She's an actor. We have some films on YouTube also. So these directors that we mentioned have helped us a lot, and then you can see our films on their channels. Jmkad, Kobbyshots. Kudos. Charlie, thank you very much for watching, and it has been me with Ladybenny. Benny also has a channel, so you guys go and check her out at Ladybenny. Just with Benny, right?
There are actually 2. I have a blog channel, the conversation channel.
Yes. So check both out. I'll leave the link down below. you guys should go and listen to her. I have a video on the channel also, so go and watch it. You love it. So we'll see you in the next one, and we say
My.
like in the Zo's voice.
Yeah. My.